Oh, there we go. Channel 2, yay! Right. How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Hydroneer. Yep, I'm back on Hydroneer. The reason why is because there's still trophies to get, still trophies to earn. I'll have to show you my record before we carry on. So I'll go to my library, click in Hydroneer, go down a bit until we get to the trophy list. View all my achievements, and I'll show you where I'm at, and then you can sort of judge from there as well. There we go. So obviously we need to do these ones. Are all the ones I've done. These are the ones I'm still doing. Deliver. I've got to do 10 weapons for people. Yosef, how you doing, buddy? Accumulate 10,000 prospect guild tokens, and so on and so forth. So basically we're just upgrading and going deeper and faster, and so on and so forth. That's just the joys of what I'm doing today. So let's go. So I'm going to continue. Going to click on my trophy playthrough because we can't use achievements or anything because this is everything has to be legit. So no anything. So the one thing I have got to do, unfortunately, is I've got to change my pipeline. And the reason why I've got to change my pipeline is because I'm looking into tier 2 now, and the problem with going into tier 2 is, well, life sucks basically right now. So this, I'm pretty sure that I was grinding up a one of the trophies, which was to destroy a certain amount of things. I'm pretty sure we did that, so I can actually bring this up now, and I can put my pipes back in, which would be quite nice. I do have to change all this up to Cloutian piping though. It's bloody early. Yeah, mate. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm able to stream during the mornings now because my kids are at school, and I'm on double screen. Crap. Right, there we go. So yeah, it's basically kids are at school, so I'm allowed. I can do this. If they weren't at school, then I can't do this. So, but yeah, welcome to the morning stream. This is one of the things I wanted to keep. This is one of the things I wanted to do instead of the problem with streaming in the evenings is, number one, limited time. Number two, like I obviously with my migraines and stuff, I actually figured that most of it comes from like Saturday streaming. So when I stream on the Saturdays, I wake up on Sunday, it feels like I've got a hangover. So most Sundays, that's why I don't do much until the evening time when I'm basically recovered. But we need to change all of this over to Cloutian piping. I'm probably going to have to buy some more as well, so that'll be fun. School is over in my you're in your mid-year break. It's only January. I know, but it's only January. We're at the top of Glenshire in the Commons in Scotland, Highland. Oh, cool. Yeah, apparently that's going to hit today. So you're in like the dead zone of like snowy and wet and cold and horrible. Have fun. Morning, Fern, or our Fern, sorry. But yeah, it was cold down here this morning. I walked out and it was -5 according to the computer. So I walked out in my hoodie. And you just saw everyone else queued up down the school going, it's really cold. It's like, yeah, I'm alright. I'm okay up until I think it went my threshold of like I start really getting cold is about -7, -8. Like -5, I was like, yeah, I can feel it. I'm all right though. -14, yeah, that's because you're in Scotland and it's gonna hit really hard. It's gonna be. I don't feel sorry. I do feel sorry for you, but you did choose to go there. Just so you got enough blankets, mate. Right, now we got to change out all these pipes, and I got to change this as well. So. It's going to be fun. I'm going to go... Actually, I need a new cart. Where's my money? Alright, we've got guild tokens. Where's my money? I bet my money's in the back of the truck. Yeah, so you chose to go to the cold. That's your fault. I mean, there's sympathies, you know. Yeah, it's gonna be cold, and I hope it gets all right. But -14, it's 20 degrees Celsius here, and I'm freezing. 20 C, man, that's nice weather. We're good at that. 20 is nice. And no, I've gone past the car shop. When is comfortable, and that's shorts and t-shirt weather.
Take a look at my goods.
I'm gonna take the fast one. Yo, what's up? Nothing much, dude. I'm just carrying on. Carrying on. I know what I forgot to put on now. Give me a second. Should be right there now. Right there. Come on. There we go. That's the music I'm listening to. That's all right. Carrying on like pork chop? Who's pork chop? I know the water's low. We'll fill it up when we can be bothered. We'll be alright. I need another cart just for like pipes, so that's why we're doing this. I keep forgetting how to like get out of vehicles. So yeah, I was talking to ye olde devs of Gold Rush last night because there was a bit of an upset in the community because somebody who was banned from the game looked like they were unbanned from the game, and it was like, this shouldn't be a thing. This shouldn't be a thing at all. Turns out that basically what they're allowed to do is they're allowed to play on the leaderboard, but their score will not count towards their the leaderboard itself. Okay, cool. So it just basically means that yeah, they got done for cheating. They're not permabanned from the game. It's just their score won't count if they do compete. So that's good. Because after the way it was described, like by somebody who got hold of me, it was just like they're allowed to play again. It's like, well, yeah. Why can't I climb up the side of the truck anymore? I want to climb up the truck. There we are. Oh wow, I left this really empty, didn't I? I'm going to have to get myself an autofill. I'm not doing this all the time. So Kerry found a new program she's watching. And it's Border Security Poland. Yep, that is a thing apparently. It was running on fumes. No, it was running on Steam. I think I may only have one corner. Let me just go and check. That's a tank, so that's going to go... Actually, that's a good point. Where's my tank? Oh, the tank goes here. Okay. Tank goes there. I'm going to have to change that out because we need to change this. This is the problem when you've got like one direct line down to your pipes and stuff. This is the problem you have to face. If you want tier 2 to run off the same pipeline, you have to change out all your tier 1 pipes. John Henning, how you doing, buddy? So I do need to get another intake. Unfortunately, I don't have one on me, so I'm gonna have to go and get one. I was built a vehicle refuel station. Yeah, I really should at some point. It's alright, I'll have enough spare pipes. I can do it then. What devices is this game on? Is it only PC? Yes, it is only PC. Mainly because the developers don't... I don't think they'll ever put it on console because just porting it over is a pain in the ass. That's why a lot of games don't ever get to console. Yeah, I'll build it off the farm section. Just because it'll be easier. Don't worry about that, Mr. Mannering. I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Sucks. Get yourself a computer. They're cheap. I know people will bitch and moan about it. You can get a mini PC for £400 though. And a mini PC will run this game happily. And even like you can actually build a computer for the price that you can play this game for. And it's cheaper than a console. And how do I know that? Because I've already done it. My wife's computer that I built is cheaper than a PlayStation, and it runs pretty much most like games in sort of normal settings. Around that was £330 for the computer. It was £450 in all because we bought the monitor as well. But it'll just run games. You know, you don't have to run in like high quality. You just run games. Unlike building a kitchen, building kitchen cabinets in house flippers, like, that does my head in. But I'll be alright. Not easy, the dollar has gotten worse, twice as expensive, so that means the price is not... Yeah, well, I mean, I'm in the UK, so our prices, right at this second, right now, that PC that I built my wife is 350 quid. It's like that. I'm not American. Damn it, I need more corners. I am the law. Kif, take the blame now. Okay, so I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. Krusty the Clown impression. Okay, so I'm going to... I'm going to need a cross junction here, so let me just go and get that one. Because that one has to... It still has to supply. That's going to go there. The harvester goes there, that's fine. Which way am I going to go for this? Okay, that's cool. Right, I need my other cross junction there. Planning this out in your brain hurts. Lots. The problem right now when it comes down to prices and stuff is it comes down to greed. You can build a half-assed PC that will run most games for quite cheap. It's just most people who look at PCs always look at the most expensive parts of the PC. So they'll always go, well, a graphics card's like £1,500. Don't buy a 4090 graphics card. You buy a 2060, or you can get a 3060 Ti 12 gig card for £285. If you buy cheaper, you don't have to buy all the really expensive stuff to make things happy. You just buy what you can to make things work. Yeah, dude, it's like proper grinding now. That can just be a corner, so that's where that's going to come in. I'm going to need that though later. Right, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We're all right. And then this where am I going to put this? One's going to go down here. So yeah, I'm going to have to like move everything around a little bit. Stick that there for a second, rip that out, stick this in here. All good. And then this can pop itself. Yeah, that is right. That pops itself back on there. Corner goes back on here. Happy as Larry. There we go. And then, yeah, I just need to replace all the others. This game is slowly turning into a water pipe puzzle first. Yeah, that's what it is. You need the concerns down there. You need the corner. Yeah, I know. I need a lot of corners, though. That's the problem. So, fun and games. But first off, I was literally just trying to get this bit done. Well, I need another pipe and I haven't got one. I'll take these out. So that's spare now. We'll pop this in here. Stick that in there. And then we got one big power cord for that bit. And then we're all good. Excellent. Right, cool. So I'm going to need a few straights, mainly corners though, because we've got to build the stairs down through the conveyor belts. That'll be fun. Alright. Let's go. So I think I've only got 50 grand left. And actually I could make some money whilst I'm here. So give me a second on this. Right, get out. Fantastic. Right. What have I got left laying around? That's fine. Right. I should have a health. I was going to say I should have a healthy amount of gold. What we got? $186,000 in gold. That'll do. Where's my money? Oh, I put it up here, didn't I? Where's my money? Because we've only got like 50 grand left, and pipe's really expensive. So. No, I'm not taking them to the scrap yet. I need to build a refill station first. Then I'll take them to the scrap. Don't worry about that. And I haven't finished like filling up my truck, my cart full of stuff. So I got to get rid of all the old scrappy stuff first before I do that. Yeah, yeah. Basically, today's mission is grind the crap out of this game. And try and get it all prepped up, ready to just go achievement, 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 and finish. And then hopefully this will be done by the DLC, because the DLC is going to be like, it's going to be a lot of work, I think. I'm not doing your soups yet, Smegoff. Right, how much are you going to give me for this bar of gold? Thank you very much. $186,000. Nice, nice. I ain't doing it. Right, we got enough money. Number one pipe. Yeah. We're gonna need to do this a lot. Scrapping parts was one unit. Yeah, I know. But what I need to build stuff first. So what I'm going to use my iron piping to do the thingy first, the feeding station for my truck. Right, I'm going to use that first, and then I'm going to scrap it all. It's just I'd rather have it now so I can build with it, and then I'll get rid of it later. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mr. Mandarin. Charlie, how's snow day? He's not going to work. Yeah. Pennsylvania got hit. This is the downside though to doing this. It's like I have to buy lots and lots of pipes. Looking forward to letting the dog play in the snow. I always have this image of like small dogs going and just disappearing into the snow. I know it's cruel, but that's the image that's in my head a lot of the time.
Those Panklang brothers are a bit podgy.
I have a video almost like that. I saw it on. I think it was on You Been Framed. It's like a thing in the UK where you can go and watch like. It's just like people's clips and they send them in and they're funny. And it was this dog that just ran off this porch and just went, and the dog just left this perfect imprint. Haven't watched Dad's Army for about 5 years now. Want to watch it? Sorry. I think of cats when that happens. I find it funny. I don't know how many pipes I actually need. I'm just buying pipes. I'm expecting the build to be extortionate though. It's gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna spend lots and lots of money. Right, yeah, cool. How to do that? Just follow the Hybridsteel guide of Hydroneer. Yeah, but oh, there you go, 20 grand. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. We spent 20,000 on pipes. It's okay. Oh, it's painful though. Thankfully, I've still got the boosters from the iron, so we get a little bit of extra pressure out of it all, but not too bad. Do 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 do. Oh, I have still got a corner up there. Damn it! Am I going to nick that? Give me a sec. I still have a corner. There we go. I still don't like the night cycle in this game. Does my tiny little mind in. That's cheaper than the corestone swap over. Yeah, but that's because the corestone swap over is a lot of piping. I mean, you got to think in swapping over from corestone, that's like the whole of this line again being redone, and that's a lot of work. So that's the reason why it's cheaper. It's a lot less work. Right. Let me just load this up. Oh, okay. It's not going to load up. Then we're going to put this in the water first. Oh, and there we go. Last one. Ta-da! Right. Iron intake. This can go over in the cart now. I don't need it anymore, so it's all good. Right. Don't stay in the cart then. Bell end. I need corner. So I did do, after I did the live stream for the computer repair shop game the other day, I decided that I'd give it another shot. Alright, so there is a video I've actually got to edit through today and tonight, because I'll get it done today, definitely, of that game. I started again. I went through the whole thing. Well, I say the whole thing. I've played it enough now to basically just go, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And after I played it that day, like that, I woke up the following day and he'd put an update in which changed some of the game's ways of playing. So the sleeping cycle has changed. The thief doesn't steal as much anymore, and genuinely, for some obscure reason, it felt like a different sort of game. I don't know why. So I've made another video and I basically talk about it whilst playing it and so on and so forth. I've come to a conclusion that one of the best ways that I can make actual videos is by doing what I did with this game. So what I did do is I play the game normally, but there are sections I'm actually going to cut away and actually talk to the camera directly. So instead of just playing the game and be like, oh well, blah blah, and just carrying on, I'm actually, it's sort of almost documentary-esque style whilst playing it. I don't know if it's going to work or not for people who are like new to my content and stuff, but it might just make it more, I don't know, it might actually put a point across. So that's what I'm sort of hoping. I'm hoping people watch it. I'm hoping people watch it for longer, because then it does mean I'm on the sort of right path to making like better videos. And this is something I wanted to do. I wanted to sort of get into a different mindset. Instead of just doing a let's play, I wanted to do a let's play whilst being able to talk about what was going on and how it was affecting the game and so on and so forth, and maybe some like the background of like how it was built, that sort of thing. But yeah, it genuinely, after it had its update, it works a lot better. So it's still a bit like tedious though. Gameplay was still sort of, yeah, you got to do this, okay, and then you got to do this, okay, and then you got to do that, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay.
Huh?
I will in a second, don't worry. Yeah, because if you don't detach them, it will make it a positive signal. It'll just like blast them. I know. Don't worry, Mr. Mannering. Do 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 do. Right, let me chuck these on. Oh no, I was saying it so I don't have to, like, so it doesn't trigger. There's that fear, and there's the initial fear underneath. You sit there and just go, if I put this under it, is it going to make... Oh, it might trigger it. So, yeah, don't worry. Sort of what I needed to do. Right, get in there. Last 3 pipes of this section, and then we got to take out all the stairs. Well, when I say stairs, the conveyor belts down, because there's a lot of belts down. All of that needs to be replaced as well. All the way down to that pipe there, and then everything down that way. I can't remember if I've already done tier 2 piping down here or not. Yeah, I did. Okay, so that's pretty handy. I already know this. All good. So all I have to do then, I've got to replace that bit there, and everything else is tier 2. Excellent. Excellent. All this needs to come up though. Fun and games for the whole family to enjoy. Okay, finger was too far at the keyboard. Do 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 do. There we go. Yay! Part 1 complete. The intro. Smile dog. What up, buddy? Right, let's move all of this. You good? Good, good. I heard, don't worry. Take out this one. Corner, corner, corner. There's a corner. Alright, cool. Now we can replace the conveyor belts again. Yay! And there we go. Right, conveyor belts are back in. Get in. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Yeah, I'm sort of more focused on getting the trophies now for this. So it's only because obviously the DLC comes out. So I've got to get them all before that happens. Oh no, falling down. Oh. I need that for later. Need this now. There we go. Right, now I need a corner. And another corner. There, we're getting somewhere. Right, so now I just need to take out all of these. And this is the problem with... I would say this is the only problem with Hydroneer. Like, when it comes to actually just building, this is the only problem. Where you have to like take it all apart to replace, so you can go. You can have a faster water flow. That's the only problem. That's it. Also, I want to say thank you to all the people that keep asking me questions in my streams, because it helps for shorts content. Because up until a couple of weeks ago, I never really thought about doing shorts, but you interesting people keep basically asking me stuff, or like regaling my stories. So yeah, I've started to turn them into short content, which is awesome. I never thought I'd have a reason to make shorts, mainly because I never really bothered with shorts, because I find shorts slightly like pointless. But they're good for people interaction. Apparently people like them. So I'll keep making them as long as people keep talking. That does mean that unfortunately chat has to keep talking. Sorry. Alright, cool. Let's start changing out the staircase then. That's a cross point. Bum, 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 bum. We need a swap out tool. Yeah, or an upgrade tool, right? So instead of, I mean, what I would prefer, and I know this is like me, what I want is I want an upgrade tool where I would pay the amount needed. Let's say a pipe costs 200. Let's say a clouting pipe costs 200, right? I want a tool where I can go click, or an upgrade spanner, and I pay £200 per pipe to upgrade it to a clouting pipe, because that, I think that would work. I think it would be good for the game as well. Also means you don't have to go to the shop as much. But there you go, just me. But honestly, I think like having the manual aspect behind having to like do a swap over means if you want to do the next level, you have to put the effort in. And I think that's part of the whole joys of Hydroneer. Like, put the effort in, you get rewards. You get good rewards if you put enough effort in. And if you play it for as long as like me and other people have, you'll get lots of rewards, and then you'll sort of realise you wasted quite a long time on the game. Because that's how I feel sometimes. You've played Hydroneer the most game on Steam. Yeah, probably. There we go. So that's all that bit redone. That's good. Right. Okay, let's put all these back now then. I think that's actually all of it. As I said, I might have overbought on pipes enough, but at least I had enough to actually do this. And having that much left over means that if I have to build a new line and stuff down in my hole, then I've got enough piping for it. And that's going to be okay. And it's getting dark again. Yes, please. I smell a mod idea, which I'm nowhere near capable of. Pallet link to wrench, load up pallets. Yeah, I mean, that could be something that they could put into the game. But I think, if I'm going to be honest, like when it comes down to the actual reward in the game, it is more about actually working for it. But yeah, it could be a mod. You know. Right. I think what I'm going to do down here is this pipe here, I'm going to link through so it actually fires on this side as well. That's why I preferred the whole central pipe thing. So that might just be a thing I do. Right. I think that's all of the iron out. So now we need to go and build a fuel station. There's one. Need that in a minute. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't think power will come back. Let's go up one. Oh, that's the wrong pipe. Corner, corner, corner. There it is. The truck is not legal. He's just gonna want. Yep. Right. There you go. Excellent. All done. Right, let's go and scrap all these iron now. That's right, we're going into town. The nightlife in Bridgeport is like top notch. 5 stars. You need a tap. Nah, just turn it off at the crystal. That's what you gotta do. It's just easier. Rock and stone. Do 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 do. And now we have a tier 1 and a tier 2 workshop all running off of one line. And that's fine. Alright, let's give this a run then. Oh yeah, I know. Perfect. Now we're processing at a really fast speed. I don't know how many rookies are. If you're a rookie into this game, you've never seen Hydroneer, put it down as a hashtag rookie in the chat. You can ask as many questions as you like about this. Or if you are watching on the replay, down in the comments section. Best place for you. And I'm going to shut that curtain because I'm going to get blinded. Hello darkness, my old friend. We're all good. There we go, and we're producing core stone a lot now, so that's good. And the reason why we needed core stone was because of the King's Quest. Because the King's Quest is that's the soup one. That I need to put back on the floor before I fall into the hole. This one, I need 400 weight bar. So yeah, 400 weight bar for the quarter. The reason why I'm doing the King's Quest is because of the reward. It's like 4,000 or 5,000 like coin, which is a good start if you're looking to just, you know, get slightly higher up in the joys of life. Oh, why do I keep pushing that button? Excuse me. Yeah, I made a lot of carrots. That's a oneer. Okay, they're not combining. It's fine. Oh yeah, I really should plant this. And not stuff up. Yes, well done. Elliot. Yeah, that's the joys. Yeah. Ricky redeemed a quote from a TV show. Ooh. Ketchup! You want ketchup? I really wish they would finish Satisfactory so I can play it without restarting, since I love that game. I gotta be honest, Satisfactory for me is like a monumental headache, and mainly just because of, well, my reasons. But it is a good game. I'm not having a go at it at all. It's just like my problem with Satisfactory is like OCD. Hydroneer is so much nicer for me because it's grid based, and I don't have to do as much. It's just be happy with it working. Satisfactory for me is like having to try and figure out if the conveyor belt is straight enough to get to its final pack. That's my problem. So I'd probably be one of those people that constantly use blueprints to make sure everything's all lined up properly. How you doing, Jason Carter? Welcome. How you doing? But yeah, that would be my problem with Satisfactory is the how the belts work. It comes down to everything has to be like perfectly lined up. And yeah, that's just my brain. It's not a good place. Right, so now we're producing a shed ton more, which is nice. Like these are working like overtime now, and that's good. And now my next thing now is like these. Now we just need to get more Cloutium so we can get more like tier 2 drills. And I can't remember how much like Cloutium I have up actually in the mine, and that sucks. So what I'll do is I'm going to leave this running for a little bit. We'll go from there. What I should do is disconnect this pipe and this pipe here. And then you only have to listen to 3 splats of water. Actually, you know what? For now, I'm just going to put this one in. There you go. I'm only using that row at the moment, so that's fine. Nom, 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 nom. So this at the moment, this is core stone. There's not a lot of it. Can't wait for the new DLC. I'm looking forward to it myself. It's going to be, I think it like for the. I'm hoping I get into the beta to start with. The reason why I say hope is because it's not always a guaranteed thing, right? Even with like someone like myself who's played this game for a long time, you're not always guaranteed stuff. I've always taken that as a pinch of salt. It's like, well, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then so be it. So if I get into the beta, then I can start working out what I need to do. If you're a YouTuber and you've got a couple of 10,000 subscriber like channels, you might be able to get the key for it from Keymailer, but that's I know Max's limit, and Max, even when he put out the original game, you had to have like 50,000 subscribers to be even reconsidered to get the game, and that's how he made it a bit more sort of like plausible to do. He spent a lot. He made sure that the people who were actually playing the game had an audience, and that's how Hydroneer sort of exploded. And fair play to him. That's what I have to say. What's the gap for in the first? Is it Onyx? No, it's Emerald. Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, and then Onyx just flows off the end. I know I could have put Onyx here, but I didn't. Just the way I did things. It's me. But yeah, it's all good. So now I'm looking to do one of these quests. We've got core stone. I need core stone, so that's a long time. But I need beetroot and broccoli. And the downside to beetroot and broccoli is you have to earn the amount of tokens for it. So I'm going to have to start doing a couple of the soup stuff so I can go and buy the seeds. Well, I do have 410. I think the broccoli and the cauliflower are a little bit more expensive than that. So yeah, I probably need to do like a couple of missions, then we're done. So yeah, whilst this is going to be like fun for a little bit. What are we up to? There's one soup quest, and that's in Bridgeport. I don't want to leave the problem. I always find if you leave your stuff running, it will cause a problem. So I don't want to leave this running because I know it's going to cause a problem. This is where I need a tap. But yeah, so far, yeah, this is tier 1, tier 2. It's just a little mine. It's not anything major. I mean, this would be for the people that run like lesser computers, the ones that run, in fairness, I know it's going to sound horrible, the ones that run potatoes. So people who are running like 1030 cards and below, like the 790s and 760s and anything a bit less. This is the sort of mine you're looking at. You're looking at like 10, maybe 15 drills maximum on each tier, because the dirt quality is just ridiculous. The amount you're getting out of each drill when it's all powered up is too much. So you do need to like cut back what you can do for your own computer. That's always been my thing. It's always been like, it's going to be, you just have to pay attention, unfortunately. Okay, so what's the first thing I need for this blade? I need 5,000 weight of iron. Can we take iron off without? It's gonna be tight. Not bad, I only lost 3 pieces of iron for doing it. Please be a 5,000 pound bar. Oh, that's more than enough. I think we've got enough. Right, so that's our iron bar for this blade. I think I need 1,000 pounds of gold. Yeah, 1,000 weight gold. We're good. I remember when the ship graveyard sim 1 and 2. Well, that's the joys of making a sequel. You know people are going to buy it, so you raise your price a little bit. Reason why? More people working for the studio, more people have it. You know, you got to take that into consideration as well. So I sat there and just went, you know what? I can't have a go at him because he's doing something he wants to do. Right, so now I think it's what, 400 pound bar of like, yeah, 400 weight core stone. Oh, this might take a little while. So I think we're only up to like 13. 19. Damn it. Is this 300? 70. Bombs. How much is this one? 163. So we need 300 so we can do another drill. We can get that one attached in then. You need to build a cutting station? Definitely. Here would be perfect. So I need to make a loop. Mr. Games, how you doing, bud? I mean, like, Ship Graveyard 2 was like 85th in 85 in Polish money. And like the pack with both games is 84. Yeah. That's the joys of putting a deal out. You know, he's going to take, you know, he's giving you the first game for free basically. So I would take that as a positive personally. If I don't own both of those games, I would take that as a positive. Like, buy both for basically the price of one. So it's buy one get one free. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay, I need to build a cutting station. I think my cutting station is going to go here then. So I need a cutter. That's the downside. I do have spare belts, so that's a good thing. I have lots of spare belts. Mainly just straights though. But straights are good enough. I can't remember how I did this before. Oh, yes, now I do. Right, okay, yeah. Do you want to know the worst part is though? Like, I got rid of all my pipes, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Right, we'll take this. This should be enough spares to build one. Yeah. I'll give you the beating of your life. Right. Okay. Bop. Bop. Right, so the cutter's going to go on here. Oh yeah, it has to be done like a snail shell, so it starts here and works its way out, doesn't it? So, that's going to go... Alright, for now, whilst that's still watering my plants. Yeah, that's fine. Is that still watering? That is still watering, that's fine. Okie dokie, I need this. Done. Right. I'll keep this to one side, because you never know when you might need just... What's this? Why do I have 99 tokens on its own? You're supposed to be with the other tokens. Well done. Odd thing off topic too, just moved into a home an elderly person lived in, and the sheer volume of scum they call up, yeah, no, it's ridiculous. So you'll find that if you move into an old people's home, you get a lot of like unsolicited phone calls because easy target. Unfortunately, it's a thing and it sucks. We used to get it a lot. It's one of those things. Okay, I need another corner. Oh no, I don't need a corner. I need a thingy for this bit. I don't think I've got any left. I might have an iron one left. Yeah, I do. Aha! Right, I'm going to put this one in here. Actually, if I'm doing this one, I don't need that one. Right. I need that straight pipe back. This makes more sense in my head if I'm doing it this way around. Don't worry. Right. Now I need that pipe. Done. Right. Cool. I need another one to go there. And then I need 2 corks, because that's going to annoy the crap out of me. Do not ever respawn a hydro quad when you are sitting in it. No, because you go fly. Okay, I've got to shut this off. Because I've got to go to town, and I don't trust the game. Never have, never will. Right, do the last cycle. I just... Don't do it. That's a silly mistake. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying this stream, or if you're trying to learn something, if you got any questions, don't forget to ask them, and hit the like button. Hitting the like button means you're supporting the stream. It's most appreciated, and thank you very much for doing that. It's awesome. If you are a lurker, I don't mind. I love lurkers, because lurkers just sit back. You're going to be sitting there with your popcorn and everything else, just doing what you're doing. Have me in the background as a podcast. I'm all good. So you don't have to chat in this one. I'm not going to have a go at you for it. Right, so we've got a couple of things to buy. I need a swizzly switchy thing. That's definitely a thing I need. I also need a reader, some corners, some bits. And I took my money out, didn't I? Because I'm a doofus. Right, so I need a reader, a keypad, a cutter. Where do I get the cutter from? Is it in the Logic store? I can't remember where things are now. Like this is how long it's been since I went by. This is how long it's been since I played it. I can't remember where things are. That's the keypad I need. Where's the logic car? I am too blind. Can anyone remember where the logic car is? I can't remember. Oh no! Right. Because it's not here. I don't see it. Under a table. I thought it was under a table. Because it's not a mod, is it? Oh, don't know. It's a belt thing. That's why it's not here. Gotcha. Right. Donut. Idiot. Moron. Meh, medged. It's in the bloody conveyor belt shop, isn't it? Or is it? Hold on. Now I'm having a think. I don't know. It's not in the harbour.
Work great for underground farms.
I might. Is it a tier 3 thing? I'm having such a trouble now. Like, trying to remember things is hard. I can go and check the shop, but I don't. It might be in here. If it's in here, I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed. There it is. Bugger. Right. Thankfully, it's 320 tokens. Oh yeah, it's guild tokens. And I didn't bring them with me. Right, I'm going to go for a run quickly. Yeah. See, it's logic. In my head, I'm like, where is it? It should be in the logic shop. No. Has to make it hard on me. It's fine. I just posted a screenshot of my claim in Hydroneer on the Hydroneer server discussion channel. Okay. That's not in my Discord, is it? That's okay. Logic, yeah, exactly. Logic is not in the logic shop. What the fuck? I've got 800 left, so I've got enough. I've got enough to buy this. It's painful, man. Right, just gonna walk my ass all the way back to the shop, and we're all good. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I blame Itchy. Everyone blames Itchy, it's fine. 320 tokens. No, I don't need anything else from in here. I mean, these are handy. I like these. Still annoying though. It's like it shouldn't be in tier 3 shop. It should just be in the logic shop. Right, and I'm gonna probably. I haven't got any spare cables, so I'm probably going to need... No, I posted it myself. Okay, cool. Cheers. I like people, people's claims and stuff is alright. I don't mind if people ever ask if you need help and stuff, because you know, even though this game is fairly simple, the learning curve is quite spiky. Mainly because you'll get to one point in the game, you're like, what am I supposed to do now? And it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do after this? I don't know. Yeah, man, it was right. I think it's just one of those games, isn't it? You just play it and hope. Right, we need a valve now. Valve. I'm gonna get 2 of these. Yeah, I do. Corks, definitely, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Fat Squad, yeah, I'm doing good, man. Thank you very much for kicking by. I'm trying to get through as much sort of like crap as possible on this now. Mainly because DLC comes out soon. Well, I say soon, it's April 5th. Yeah, April 5th was it? Because it wasn't March, it was April. April 5th is when the DLC comes out, so I've got to try and get all the achievements before then, because if not, it's going to be like a really, really long grind to get all of the achievements. So I think I'm all good. I think I've got like I've got corks, I've got valves, I've got my cutter, I've got a logic pad, I've got some cables as well. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, man. So you're never going to see anybody headbutting to like lo-fi music. It's the way I roll, man. Right, I know what I needed. Bye. Bums. I needed to buy some conveyor belts because reasons. Mainly corners. So what I'll do is we'll chuck all this together first and then we'll be alright. Sharing the stream and smashing the like button. Thank you very much there, bud. Means a lot. Right. What was the other valve for? Oh yeah, I was going to put it on here. That's why. Oh. I don't think I've got any more corners. Right, let's set up as much of this as possible and then we'll be good. Need me corks. Because the corks are for plugging the line. So I don't have to listen to drip, 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 and just steadily driving yourself insane. Boosh. Right. So now this conveyor belt is going to go this way. We need some standing torches? No, we don't. It's fine. You can see just perfectly. Right. So I can't remember how I used to board this off. Oh. He used to do it so I could just loop it. Oh, hold on. Yeah. No, I think I remember. Yeah, okay, cool. Right. So I need conveyor belts. Also, I need to turn the daylight on. So let's skip through. So I know how I did this now. Don't worry, Mr. Mannering. Right. We need conveyor belts, which I've got a few spare over here. Right. So that's going to go there. So this is just going to be a constant loop. So I'm going to need like those done, and I'm going to need another set of conveyor belts to go behind it and then run behind it. And that's how we separated us off before. So this was why I created this in the first place, because it had to be done like this. I need this because it was one of the very few things that you do need the extra pipes on, just so you got like enough. So this is going to go back in here. This is actually done with, so I'm going to plop this over here for now and we're all good. Fantastic. Right, then this goes on here this way round. And the reason why it goes this way round is because when it's feeding through, this hatchway here shoots the bars out that you're going to need. And if you need the bar, then it hits the conveyor belt and just pottles off down this way. So you keep what counts, and then whatever doesn't get cut stays on the belt. This is why I had to do this in the first place. It is alright. You can check out my Pro Drill setup on your Discord server for the Hydroneer channel. I don't need a Pro Drill setup. I am a Pro Drill. You just watch whatever I've done. I am the law. No, I'm just an idiot with the ability to play games, just like everybody else. Right. Oh no, I need to cork this as well. That's gonna annoy me. I need another cork. I need a bucket. It's gonna go there. That's gonna catch all the stuff that's gonna come off the belt. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a straight belt up there. The pro was a sarcasm. Yeah. Mate, it's the same for me. Yeah. So, no, I don't. No, I just need corners.
Huh?
Right, so I need 1 right hand, 2 right hand. Because, yeah, that's a right hand, that's a right hand, that'll be a right hand. And then I need 1 more right hand up there. So I'm pretty sure I just need right hand corners. Right, let's go and get some. Are these grown yet? Nearly. Excellent. What about the other one? Yeah. Yes. Right. So I need 5 right hand turns. Yeah. Sounds about right. You're not. Hey, I got bonked. I hit 25 people. That was something I was missing apparently. Excellent. Hey, I just did an achievement. Spirit of the Law. Oh. It is right hand ones I need, isn't it? I don't know which way around my conveyor belts are. Pretty sure it's the right. Pretty sure. I could be barking at the wrong tree on this one, and I could be buying the wrong ones. So I'm going to buy both types. One of them is going to be right, and one of them is going to be wrong. And the wrong ones, I'm just going to scrap. So I've got more stuff to scrap as well. It was right hand corners. Okay, well, yeah, this is my problem is paranoia. We'll have a look. Thing is, I think it's the right hand ones. You're gonna have a center hook on. Yeah. We are about to see. Was I right or was I wrong? Oh yeah, I was right. Okay, yeah. Thank you for confirming my brain. My smooth brain. It's smooth because there's nothing ever going on. There we go. Right, and we just need that one more corner and then we have our cutting bench. Yeah! Ta-da! There you go. One cutting bench that will automate everything I need. And then we take our... Actually, I don't need the cables. I can just plug this in. There we go. Ta-da! I think I've got a nice little groove going finally for the iRacing. Excellent. That's one thing I like about Satisfactory. You can very easily tell what way the conveyor... Yeah, I mean, conveyor belts in this, I sort of wish there was a little indicator of which way the belt would go off of here. Like, you know, just like a little arrow on the side. That'd be perfect. Do I still have a cart that I'm going to be burning stuff in? I do, yeah, that one. Right, this is my burning cart. It's like Burning Man Festival. So far, not a lot in it. I've got all these bits that need to go in it as well, actually, saying that. Actually, let's go and get the cart first. Yeah. Diddle 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 diddle. Yeah, it's my burning cart. It's my scrap cart. Right, you're not going to fit, but we'll burn you anyway. And you. You're my spares, you're okay.
Huh?
Right, this is the burning pile. That I'm going to keep because I'm going to need a straight belt. And then we are good. Done, right. How much clout have I got? Oh, me onions are growing. Need a bigger wagon? Yeah, probably. 269, not great. Still need a bit more. I can't remember how much is up on the in the thingy though. Right, let's get this show on the road. Let's get some more going. Hup. No, go up the ladder. Well done. Let's go. Is it worth making scrap stuff, putting them in the displays? Here lies the tier 1. Well, one of the trophies is to scrap 1,000 items. So, at the moment, there's no point in keeping stuff. Also, over the time that I've been playing this game, I've made those museums of like, this is tier 1, this is tier 2, this is tier 3, these are all the fish. This is all the stuff you can catch. There's a lot of stuff in the game. Like, one of my warehouses was literally just dedicated to all the stuff in the game. So, that's up to you if you want to do it. But it's one of those, like, can you be bothered to do it? But we do need more tier 2 now. You did that with a cheap... Okay, with foundations, that's fine. You could do it with corks, it's cheaper. So you just buy 1,000 corks, chuck it in the back of a cart and go and burn it all. It just works. It's like Bethesda. It just works. But yeah, this is my thing down here at the moment is just to keep this sort of going. I did put a thing in there, that's right. But there you go. And now I'm just waiting around just to have enough everything else. I don't need... All I literally need to do now is grind up the quests so I can get some of these done. You know, because this is going to be worth like guild... This is... the reward of 18,000 prospect guild. That's like one achievement. Just getting that one done. Pretty sure it's 18,000, isn't it? Yeah, 18,000 guild tokens. How you doing? Genium? Yeah, I think I said that right. We need to put a few items through the logic destroyer. I think I've done that. No, I'm pretty sure I did that. Give me a sec. I'm pretty sure we did the logic destroyer last time. Because I've only got 8 achievements left now. Oh, sorry. Loyalty card. Purchase 1,000 items from the store. That's okay. Make 100,000 Hydro coins in the stock market. Not difficult. Sowing the seeds. Plant 100 crops. That's what I'm building up for now. Perspective. Purchase a Hydro prospector. Obviously, I've got to do that as well. Grow 1,000 vegetables. We're sort of doing that now. Scrap 100 items. We're doing that now. Farming season. Purchase the Hydro cropper. Farming guild tokens, which is 10,000 tokens. And feeling wasted. Put 5,000 items in a logic destroyer. Unfortunately, at the moment, I need stuff, so I can't put stuff through the logic destroyer. I mean, I suppose I could just start whacking iron tricks. I don't really need much iron, you know. Could do that. Well, what's the thing I don't really need right now? Gold, really. Because gold's sort of useless. You know, once you've got like a couple of $100 grand, you're fine. So we could do that now. So next time I switch off, we could do it. We could just bash that off. Basically, we'll take the logic destroyer and chuck it on the end of the gold one and just keep it running. I won't have to touch it at all. And once it's, because it's ore and it's not just dirt, ore counts as an item. Yeah, no, that's how it was working last time. Where I've already destroyed 500 items, and literally I just put ore through it, and I was watching it going up. So that's what I did last time. That's what I did this time. And the amount of ore that I can get through, yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. And being that most of this run's going to be based on like growing crops, which I don't want to do. Bloody pointless. Yeah. This is the one thing I don't like about growing crops though, is it's like really, really slow. Okay, so we've got 3 onions. It's going to go into the mill. And we got 3 onions back. So now I can plant 3 onions. Yay me. Incredible. What up, dude? I hope you're doing well. Right, I need to get some sleep because it's getting dark. It's all good. But yeah, looking forward to new DLC. It's looking alright. Are we up to 300 yet? I need a new drill. Clonk 306. Fantastic. We'll take that. I don't know what I'm doing with my scrap just now, but done. Here we go again. Diggy complaining about farming. No, I'm not complaining about it. What I'm when it comes to the RNG of the crops, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, you know. Right, and how much iron do I need for one of these drills? I can't remember. I'll just take the lot. It'll be fine. Right, we'll switch this off. We'll wait for it all to finish, and then we're going to go for a drive. Yeah, mate. We'll go and drive up to the mine. And then we should be alright. Just got to wait until it stops. Right. 4,000. That's good enough. Actually, if I take it in a container. How's Hydroneer? That's alright. If in the DLC will be different types of currency, yeah, there is. If you pulled that trailer apart really quickly, you could see there was another. There's a few different currencies. Like, I think it's things you can actually own, so it's not too bad. Right, on that note, we need to go and get ourselves a bar. So we need to go to Icehelm. Off we toddle. Hydroneer's alright. New DLC comes out in a couple of months' time. I've got 8 more achievements to go. So just grinding them out really until the end. I might be able to get them all done by the end of next week. I mean, basically the last couple are like real grinding missions. So if I do a stream, I'm doing a stream today. Maybe if I just do a stream on Thursday and one on Saturday, I might actually get all these done in this week. Which means I don't have to play Hydroneer until the new DLC comes out. So good almost afternoon. It is. It's like 25 to 12, man. Good almost afternoon to you, sir. Right, we just need another tier 2 drill. And I have considered going into the next season for Gold Rush, mainly because they're looking to change things up, which is going to be pretty cool. But this might be the last time I get to play Gold Rush for about 3-4 months because of the Hydroneer update and everything else. So yeah, if I might do another season like next month when it pops up. I might just be like, yeah, screw it, we'll just do it and go from there. Fine. Okay, so that's 300. How much is a drill? It's 150. Oh, we can get 2. I thought they were 300. Excellent. We've got enough iron. Let's put it that way. Oh, happy. I can actually build 2 of these things now. Get in. Right. We'll chuck all this in and make one big bar. And then we'll get hold of me clatium. Chuck it in the old furnace light. And then we'll push the button. And then we'll be fine. And that's 1 drill. This isn't a harvester, no. That. Yeah, I thought the drill was 300 as well. Drill's only 50. This is what I was thinking of, like 300 of this. Yeah. It's just me not remembering right. But it's fine. For 300 Clautium, I can get 2 drills. That means I can get 2 tier 2 drills. And we're going to be burning off a bit more. More core stone for the cause.
Huh?
I don't really care what you want, mate. What do you want? A 20 weight? No, I can't do that, mate. What are you talking about? Right, now we've got a puny bit of Clautium left, so we'll chuck that back in my watery bucket. And then we'll bottle off with this as well. I think there's a lot in here. There's enough to build 2 more drills on that, so we're fine there. No, I don't own this. I just literally just put the tables down. They're not actually stuck down. All I did was just drop them in the right place. If you get the if you get the Create Anywhere mod, you can place them here. I literally just bought a table and just left it, so I haven't placed them down. I don't own them. Well, I do own, I own the tables. I don't own anything else. You can't actually do that. Yeah, so it's just a way that I can sort things out, so I don't have to worry, I don't have to worry about picking things off the floor. No, boo. It's not so much as smart. It's just me being like, it's stuck in my head as one of those things that I've got to do, and it sorts out. If you get 3 tables, you can put all stuff on there, so you can see what you're buying and picking up, and it's just easier, you know. Too slow? Yeah, that's because I was talking. There's me drills. Yeah, boy. There needs to be a cool button. It doesn't really exist in like the whole Hydroneer world, though, does it? Should be, you know, maybe just one of those things you should be able to like repair. If you push this, but if you buy this little cable, blah blah, you can repair the lift so it comes on cool. Now, that would be a good one. But you know, I think this game, in fairness, base game is basically finished at this point. I know people moan about it, and I know that it has brought up some sort of. I know some people have seen it as a bit like annoying. They're like, well, why is this one getting a DLC when the game's not finished? Well, I mean, technically it is. Like, Max has put in what he wanted to put into this game. He put in a farming aspect. He put in the mining aspect. There's still a little bit of fishing and stuff. Apart from that, I would say this game's basically finished. I don't think it needs anything else. But there are people who, when the DLC got announced, my God, they flipped out. I've stalled the game. Oh, it was auto-saving. That's okay. Now we need a tree cutting update. I would actually go with that. I would like, maybe in a future, like the claims, you have to clear them out first. So you have to cut the trees down. That could be a thing. That would be pretty cool. Right, let's go and place these down and then sort of work out a pipe area for them. So obviously we're going to have the one next to it, so that's going to be there. Lumberjacking, yep. I mean, well, you can already grow trees in this, so that could be something they could just add into it. Definitely, you can already grow trees because you can buy them from the shop. Maybe that could be a thing for later on. It could be, hey, we need you to buy a tree, yada yada yada. Okay, cool. Right, so plan of action: pipe this into here, and then run a central belt, a central pipeline that feeds the water for all of this. So technically, I don't need this one. Oh yeah. Do I have another cross junction? Bums. No, I don't. I don't have one. I don't want to go to the shop and have to buy another bloody piece of piping. Yeah, the wrecker's pretty cool. I like it. Being able to pick up the giant stones and sort of like basically start making like random ability stuff. Yeah, it sounds like fun. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm guaranteed, because the way that Max actually asked this in the nerd, well, we asked it in the nerd section, and Max answered it. Basically, the big stones will regenerate around the world. So when you pick up one stone and when you go and pick up another one, those two stones will regenerate elsewhere as well. So around the world, there's always going to be like big stones to pick up. That was pretty cool. That's gonna be one of the things that I kind of cover, because that'll be a question. It'll be like, dude, I can't find any more stones. Yeah, they're everywhere. Just keep looking. Would you be alright giving me feedback when start publishing iRacing videos again? Yeah, I can do, man. I think the thing with iRacing though is you've got to find that audience for them, and that's always the problem. It's always trying to find the right people to watch those videos if that topic is still, if people are still watching it. It's like following Minecraft is a different kettle of fish, but it's the same sort of thing where you've still got to find people who are willing to watch Minecraft. It's like this. I mean, you know, it's depending on the streamer, depending on like who's playing this and that and the other. And it's, am I going to get views for this? Is people going to bother watching it? You have to think about everything when it comes to like all of the games you play. The main big thing is how many people are actively going to want to sit there and watch you play it. You know, it's like the people who are watching this stream now. There's 5 people actually chatting. The other 30 people have got me down as like a podcast in the background. And I'm alright with that. I don't mind that at all. But you have to kind of consider that over. I mean, if I was to choose to play, I don't know, let's say I decide I want to play something else, I could guarantee that half those people might just drop out and be like, well, we don't want to watch this crap. So, yeah, it all comes down to the audience, really. So it doesn't. The thing is when it comes down to a niche like iRacing is a niche, I would call it myself. The problem with iRacing is how many people are actually going to sit there and bother to watch, and that's the question I'd always be asking myself. Do you think the lava-powered vehicle fuel tank that lasts longer? I don't know. So I guessed on that. The reason why I guessed it is because obviously when I saw the screen, when I saw the video, I was like, that's got to be lava. But I don't know. I mean, it could be anything. So I don't know which direction they're going with this, you know, to be honest. Right, I need a corner. I'm here for lurking and support. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I'd probably say that a lot of people who watch this stream in the morning, especially in the morning, you're probably just sort of just like, I'm just here just to watch, or I'm not going to worry about talking. I'm just going to sit here and be like, yeah, cool, what up, and just be like, that's fine. The thing is I find it funny when streamers get a bit pissed off with lurkers. They're like, well, I don't want to lurk. You know, lurking's pointless. Why would you watch up to the stream if you're going to lurk? It's like, because some people are busy. Like, I lurk a lot in Pirate Software streams because I watch his stream, I listen to it, but I'm always doing something else. Why do I want to sit there and... I'm not going to sit there and talk constantly or try and get his attention when I could just sit there and just listen to it and be happy knowing that I'm just there just to support. And if I want to ask him something, I'm not going to try and like grab his attention. I'm going to play a super chat. I'm going to be like, hey, dude, you know, I'll talk to you. Right. I think we should be okay. Right, let me just reset the daylight. I prefer streams of smaller YouTubers. My problem, like when it comes to that though, is I'm normally just there to listen and support. So for me, I watch any size stream. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Right, let's get that rolling. Go up, up, and then let's turn this on. Right, they're all lit up. They're lit up. Excellent. We now have 3 of these little buggers going. Hi all, and yes, some of it is not in spelling. That's okay. I don't mind if people can't spell properly. I'm the same. If you see some long-winded text that I've done, I put spaces in the wrong places. Did find it very coincidental that the announcement DLC stream all about volcanoes and that, yeah. I found it funny that I predicted that months ago. It was I out the top of my head I was like, okay, they took out this and this. How can I turn this into a sort of like a prediction? My prediction was that we would come back to the land of Hydroneer where we are, right? And my prediction was that we would pay like 15 million quid, because that's quite easy to get hold of, especially if you just leave your machines running for a bit. You can make that money. 15 million quid and you get a token. That token brings the boat back into the game, and then you can take the boat to a new land, and that new land is going to be all this new stuff. I was like, oh cool, video proof, or it didn't happen. It's a long way back, but I could probably find it. How you doing, Max, by the way? Boom to you, sir. I'm crossing my fingers for the new DLC, man. I'm hoping it's going to treat you well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So thank you very much for kicking by, bud, and thank you very much for putting the time in to make it work. You know, I'm excited. I may not look it. That's just because I'm just tired. I'm tired. My kids woke me up at 4:30 this morning. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that me and Promethean could probably find that clip. You got 35 million's worth of stuff sitting in it, yeah. Yeah, I know. My prediction was that we would take the boat to a new land, and it would open up like tier 4, 5, and 6 worth of stuff. And you know, there was a lot of stuff I'd like to see, but hey, do it at your own pace. It's fine. Half past 4. G's try 3 a.m. complaining. Yeah, no, but I've been up late. So since the 28th of December, when I picked my kids up from their nan's house, right, every day they've got up between 4:30 and 5. I've got 8 left. Let me just bring up what I've got left, because obviously that would be the way around. It's mainly just grinding up a few things. So display, there we go. So the things I have left are do 10 weapon quests, because I haven't done that yet. Accumulate 10 prospect guild tokens. I'm literally saving up to do the King's Quest one, because you get 18,000 out of that. Buy the Hydroneer, which I'll buy when I get the tokens. Purchase 1,000 items. Obviously that's just buying stuff, that's fine. Make 100,000 Hydro coins on the stock market. I'm just going to buy a really big lump of like iron and just make a big sword and then chuck it on there. Purchase the Hydro Prospector. Again, I can do that when we get the reward from the King's Quest. Grow 1,000 vegetables. Sort of doing that now slowly. Vegetables are a little bit harder because I'm not really focusing on them. I'm focusing on just grinding everything else up. Scrap 100 items. I've got 51, but I've got a load of stuff that I need to take again. Accumulate 10,000 farming tokens. I'm doing that with I'm going to be doing the King's Quest to accumulate the larger amount, and then put 5,000 items into the Logic Destroyer, because you're able to destroy ore into that thing. So I ran a test on that. You're supposed to do 5,000. I did 500. I just attached it to the front of this, and I just left it running. So I know that works. Literally just waiting for core stone now. I need 400 core stone. And we got 33. So we are building up on our tier 2s right now. But yeah, apart from that, it's all good. Gold is basically kind of worthless right now, so I could just stick the Logic Destroyer in and just let it go. Give me a sec. Just shut this off for a minute. I'm only playing it for, as said, I wanted to get this done before a DLC or expansion came out. So it was just one of those things. You have to play it without like creative on. I prefer the only reason why I would use creative as well is literally for the hourglass and the hat. That's it. I don't, yeah, everything else I pay for. I play the game properly. I go through it all normally. But yeah, man, I'm more than happy. The only things that I ever really wanted ever was the hat and the hourglass, and that's the only reason why I would do it. And that's it. Right. So now I'm just gonna kill my gold, just straight into a chopper. Because So I've got 4 grand's worth of gold. I'm all good for money right now. Stick this up here for cheat. For like, yep, I'm all right. Yeah. The reason why I'm getting rid of the gold more than anything else: iron, I need it to build drills. Cloutium, I need it to build drills. Corestone, I need it for a mission, and the shards of power, so I always need power. Gold, I don't need gold. Gold right now, sort of pointless. Have my onions grown yet? No. Bloody pointless. Goodbye money, hello conveyor hell. Nah, there's not really haven't got a problem. If you play this game properly, you'll never have a problem with conveyor belts. I do find it funny when people are like, well, I can't do this properly. It's like, well, just focus a little bit and you'll work it out, don't worry. It is all good and good. Right, I'm going to show this to you now. Right, we'll return that. So that's running in the background. Steam. So farming, there you go, 525 right now. Ugh, I don't want to do that. So 525. Let me just run this for a little bit. And then it's all good. But yeah, this is the problem right now, is that I'm literally just waiting for things to be done. So I'm going to chuck all this back together. And then we're all good. Cool. Currently working on your games portfolio. All good. Hopefully it's going well for you, bud. I'm currently working on saving up for a new computer, because that's going to be fun. Why can't they release it on the update before? I don't know. Ask Max if he's still in it. Right, so let me just go and check out where I'm up to on the Steam thing. So we did 520. We're up to 525. It hasn't refreshed. Getting bigger. Probably up to about 100 now, right? 54. Yay me. Hey, right. Think we need to do a bit of digging then. Hi ho. Hi ho. It's underground I go. Doesn't need to be turned on to work. It is on. It is on. Right, I need to go and dig just a little bit. Basically, we're going to have to make this bigger. Catch you later, Max. Have a good one, bud. Extend in the cave. Extend in the cave. Yeah, that bit should do us. We'll be alright. I just wish there was more explanation to writing. I never used too much of the writing because I just didn't grasp the concept. Oh, wiring? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the logic stuff is, for me it's more of a pain. Mainly because I'm a bit of a dumbass, but at the same time, Hydroneer logic doesn't seem to work the same as other logic, according to people who use a lot of like logic in games and stuff. So it's just one of those things. This is why I build very, very simple. I don't really build anything too over the top because I don't know how to. Yeah. There we go. So that's the extension. Now all I need to do is smarten up a bit. Oh, come on. It does get a bit dark down here though. just have to unfortunately put up with the fact that it's dark. I mean, lights are definitely... I might have to put some lights on the old cables. Ah, we don't need a miner's helmet. We just need to run a cable and some lights. Which I might actually just do. Like, I can just come off of that and just put a light cable in. Right. No. Okie dokie. Right. Right. I think I've got some cables kicking around. I don't think I've got any lights though. I think I might need a whole new strain. Like we need like some. We need a T. Actually, they might be in here. We'll just take it with us. Turn. Let's go. Right. If I can find a T cable. That's a normal cable. Aha! T cable. Fantastic. Right, so I just need to come around the back of here. Now, I just need however many straight cables I've got left. Has some of the mods been removed from the RFC store? The flying cap magic wand. Another etc. The flying cap's not a mod. Flying cap's in creative mode. So you basically just pick it up off the floor and just play with it. Basically. The magic wand, creative mode. The sand timer, it's in creative mode. They're not mods. They're in the game, legit. That's what I mean. Like, I used them because they were in the game and you were able just to use them. You had to go into creative mode to get them out. So what I would do is when Max came in here and just said, oh, I've never seen him play without creative mode. Basically what I'd do is I'd go into creative mode, pick up the hourglass and the helmet and then play on normal. That's how I'd play the game. I just had those two things with me because it made my life easier. You know, I played in normal mode the whole time, but I played with those two things, which I liked. They were the only two things I ever really enjoyed using. I don't mind doing the whole like running backwards and forwards thing. I just prefer to fly. Right, we're nearly done with my little extension, and I've got to get some lighting down here because it's going to get dark. If you think it's dark now, wait until later, when there is no light, only Zool. Yeah, all those mods that you're looking for are not mods.
Huh?
I think all this can be burned now because I don't really need corners. No, so the things I'm talking about, like the magic wand, the helmet and things like that, no, they're not available in normal mode. You have to, basically, you have to open your save in creative mode. You then have to go to, the shop, pull out the stuff, and then put it on the side, and then wait, when you've done that, then you go back into normal. That's all we do. Right, let's turn it off for now. I'm going to go to sleep so it gets darker, it gets brighter instead of darker. Are we up to £300 yet? Nearly, maybe? 163. Okay, so we've got enough for one drill. I want two. That's not supposed to happen, but okay. Are we up to £100 yet? 87. Jeebus. Right, I believe that's everything we need, like water-wise. Leave my water going. Pardon me. Okay, these we can harvest when we come back. That's good. Let's go. I feel like once you start using things, it breaks the game, and the game just becomes... No, so... A lot of the stuff that's been created as mods, they are quality of life. They're things like, hey, here's a way of doing this. Here's, use this teleporter so you don't have to use as many belts. And I've used them all. And genuinely, a lot of the mods are there for just being handy, right? I actually liked using them. They were fine. Over my time of playing, though, I just stripped back everything I kept playing with. So I stopped using, like, I stopped using, like, the extra piping. I stopped using all this, that, and the other. Because I just got to a point of there was no point in using it. I mean, I'm not going to have a go at anybody else for using them because it's up to you guys if you want to use them or not. But for me, I just sat and just went, I'm not really worried about it anymore. You know? I just turned a bit more into a purist to playing the game instead of just trying to, like, do everything better and bigger than everybody else. So that was just my way of doing stuff. You don't have to play the game like me.
Tried to taste logic before. The results were shocking. Apply a little logic.
I know you want money for your stuff. And I don't think I'm not bad.
Tried to taste logic before.
Yeah, I mean, go for that. I mean, I would say that's probably if you wanted like the full experience of Hydroneer. Yeah, go for all of the achievements like I'm doing now, and then start playing with the mods and trying to find the ones that you want to play with. The reason why is because once you start playing with mods, you start to see a bit more sort of like happiness in certain parts of the game. You know, for me, it was more just quality of life. It's like, does this work? Yes. Like, one big thing is the storage boxes. Like, the storage chests that Itchy made. Because you can just put gold straight into those and be happy. Or you could build a massive, like, warehouse of all the stuff in the game. So you've always got, like, that stuff kicking around. It just made the game a bit more... For me, it just made it a bit more accessible. Like, there just seemed to be more happening instead of just playing with the same old stuff. Like, having the mods there were just extras that just made it more fun to play. You know, I never saw it as a bad thing. I know a lot of people just went, "Well, you got mods on." It's like, yeah, but they're not really game-breaking mods. They're not really telling me. They're not really, you know, going to give me a massive advantage. They were literally just there to go, yeah, by the way, mods are on, all good. Cool. Just be happy. I'm going to start getting toolboxes soon because this is going to run out. Yeah, we're getting low. Right. Let's just go. ICO, sub-hybrid, I use one. Yeah, the bulk crates are really good. I actually like the bulk crates one. Because it just gives you a bit of extra storage space that some people like to have. You know, you can't really go wrong with it. It just helps out. That's what I liked about a lot of the mods that were coming through. They were made by a few people who were like, you know what, we need one of these in the game, and it just made it better. That's all it did. Yeah, small item mod. That one's more fun. You get more in your cart then as well. Should just take the whole lot down. Go down hole. Interesting. Huh. I'm gonna have to turn it all off and then turn it all back on.
Huh?
Yep. Let's go and turn the logic off and on again. Click, click, done. Technically that all should all be working now. Yeah, there we go. Hey, it's all good. Right, let's start straightening up the roof. Because it's just not chiseled out enough. We need to make this a one big room. So. Is there any mods you believe you should not block achieve? Genuinely, like, this is what I mean. Like, a lot of the mods are actually like, they're just quality of life. I'm glad that the god drills don't exist anymore, because they were basically how to ruin the game and how to kill your PC really quickly as well. I don't think there is a reason to block the mods from the achievements list, but it was the way that Max just did it, so that was just how he did it. So I can't say anything bad against it, because that was just it's his game, not mine. If it was up to me, I would probably say that the mods were a good thing. You know, they're not really game breakers. They're just there to create a better experience more than anything. That's what I liked about them. You know, I mean, there are certain things there that people really wanted, like the four-way piping, that sort of thing, because it is one of those things that you would sort of see around. But again, it's Max's game. I can't say anything else. I do believe that all the mods should be a thing, though. Or what you could do is you get somebody from the community, or like one of the like the actual devs, because it's not just Max anymore, right? And you run through them and you just go, okay, so this mod is okay. This isn't breaking the game too much, or is not breaking the game. We could allow this one. You know, so you would actually have a list of mods that could be put into the game, like from the dev sort of view. So they would take that mod and they would make it part of the game. So then it's more legit for you to actually use instead of just hoping that the one you're using is going to be okay. Make this a short. No, I'm not going to make it a short. No point. Anyways, belt's extended. You excited for the new area? No, it's not just a new area. It's a whole new game. I think that's the difference between like a normal DLC and this DLC that's coming out. As Max said, it's 6 times larger than the original game. That's a big game. You know? You just made your first conveyor. Congrats. Welcome. Welcome to Hydroneer of the brain fart that keeps carrying on. And now you're going to be stuck here going, oh no, I've got all this stuff to do. $300. 183. Oh, bums. Right, I suppose we need to like just start working on my onions again. So the reason why I'm growing onions is because I sort of need to. But at the same time, I'm growing them because I really need to. Because I've got to start making soups like soon. So I'm going to need more ingredients. So I've got to start doing this again. So we got tomatoes, we got carrots. How big is your onyx? That's a really personal question. I don't really want to disclose it. 71. So 71 pounds of onyx. No. Right. Thankfully, I'm only doing this once or twice. I'm not doing this all the time. Because doing this as soup, it sucks. Also, 525 I was on. Let me just see what's that's up to. So I was on 525 scrap. So here you go. Ready? Boom! 525 scrap originally. We're up to 2,229 and all I'm doing is scrapping gold ore. See, you can do it. Just saying. You just hook it up to the thing that's going to bring you the most and then just go for it. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. It's all good. And all I'm doing is scrapping gold. I'm not scrapping anything else. I'm just scrapping gold. Because I don't need gold right now. Gold is it's obsolete right now for me. Because I've got most of the stuff I need. Everything else I need is literally just made out of elements already. So I don't need anything else. So gold, that's fine. Carrots, on the other hand. There's a lot of carrots here. And I won't be growing carrots again for a while. Should have used a magnet. Ewick, how you doing, bud? Might be better if it was 71 stone of onyx. No, I think it's based in pounds, but that is just, it's because I play like, obviously playing like Gold Rush and stuff, you go through the pounds and ounces, and I would say 71 ounces of onyx, and then it goes up to when you get to that one number, then that becomes a pound. Right, that's my carrots done. Now I need my scythe. Yeah. Cut. That's that one done. Right, we'll turn that back on. Right, we'll plant these first. Right, and we'll turn that on, and then I will disconnect. And that's fine. There we go. Now we're farming again. All right. So there's two people in Bridgeport that want a soup made. I remember the first time I tried the farming side, I thought they would regrow and left those for like 4 hours. No, they don't. I would say that the worst part about the farming stuff is it doesn't tell you that. So when everyone's like, I've just cut all my grass, I was like, cool, right, okay. Have you cut down all the branches? No, I thought they would regrow. Yeah, they don't regrow. It sucks. I gotta be honest, I was annoyed a little bit. Okay. Exilia, thank you very much for the donation. Boom to you, sir. Most appreciated. I hate seeing odd numbers, so that should make you £300. Thank you very much. Basically, any money that does get donated goes onto the total over in the corner. And in the corner, that's basically my total to get my new PC built. I'm saving up for basically the whole of this year to build it. So, if you did want to help out at all, that's literally what that's all for. So, yeah, it's going to cost me about £2,000 just because I'm trying to future-proof myself. So the machine I want to build, the graphics card's not. The graphics are only going to be like 300, because it's only going to be a 3060 Ti 12 gig, which is good enough for what I need it for. But everything else, like the RAM, the motherboard, the CPU, and all that stuff, I'm trying to get something that's going to last me about sort of like 5 to 10 years. So yeah, that's the total. £2,000 is the PC I need, and £2,000 is basically what I'm looking for. I'm putting my own money into all of this as well. So I mean, am I building AMD? Yeah. It's good. What I'm looking at is I was looking into the 5800X3D. Worst comes to worst is I change out my motherboard and I put in a 78 one. But yeah, so I'm basically going for like as top end as I can for DDR4. I don't really care about DDR5 right now. I'm keeping it AM4, so I'm not going to go AM5 for like Ryzen, mainly because like AM4 is as good as it's going to get, and then also AM5 is where everyone wants to be. I want the top end AM4 machine that I know that I can just play games for the next like 5 to 10 years and just be happy. I don't really care about anything else. Why am I coming into town? There was something I needed to buy. Oh yeah, no, I'm not buying. I'm going to buy some soup stuff. If they're still here. Ah. Oh, there was a super. Yeah. Oh, it was a super chat. Yeah. So I'll add that to the total. So unfortunately, with the super chat, that goes into my YouTube earnings. That total only gets moved when it comes to my donation link. I'll put that in. I'll adjust that myself. Don't worry.
I don't suppose you can
I
grab
don't
me
want that.
this.
Because I'll be putting it into my account anyways. So yeah, whatever money, unless I have to pay bills, basically all my money gets put into that. So I will adjust that. Actually, I think I can adjust this now. Give me a sec. Stream elements. If I'll put it in now, and then I'll add it in when I actually get the money, which will be next month now. Yeah. The problem is you put it in dollars as well. Streaming tools, overlays, unnamed. Is that my total thing? No, that's just a dead one. It's not like that. I made it a metal bottom, battle bar, tip total. There we are. Can I edit this? Can't edit that. Huh. It's a shame I can't actually edit the text that's on them. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just change that when I can, if I can. If not, then it's something you don't. Fair enough. Thank you very much. A boom to you, sir. That goes into that one. Yeah. It's okay though. But yeah, anything that goes in right now, like even in super chat wise, it won't go up as a total thing, but it will get in. Basically, once that account has actually been put up to that much money, I'll take the total away. It means it's happened. And then what I will do is I will buy the bits I need for the computer, and I'll just send you. I'll put everyone up on the community page. I mean, I'll let you know it's actually been done. So, but yeah, I'm putting as much money as I can into it as well, because obviously not getting a lot of money from YouTube sucks, which it's not fun. It's not a fun thing. So for the next sort of anywhere between sort of 5 and 10 months, I'm saving up most of my money to do this. Most of the games I'll be playing will be freebies. There'll be stuff that I'll get from like developers. I just rebuilt mine and it costs way more than 2k. Yeah, and basically what I'm looking at is the motherboard I've got is pretty much okay. I only bought it last year, so it should be fine for what I need it to do. The CPU I want to upgrade to a 5800 X3D. So that was, I think the chip itself is only like 200, maybe £300, depending on like special offers and so on and so forth. The graphics card I want is a 3060 Ti, which is a 12 gig card. And because as a streamer and a YouTuber and doing my own editing and all the rendering I have to do, graphics cards are going to last me like 3 years, maybe 4. This one I've got, I've had it for 3 years. It will die this year probably because of just it's getting old and it's been used like a beast. So yeah, I just need to change that up. So the extra money that will be left aside will literally just be buying another one of those. My RAM, I've got 32 gig of RAM. I probably want to upgrade it to 64 just to make everything run a bit smoother and easier for my everything else I need to do. And the case is like 200 odd quid, and then the rest is just fans and basically making sure that it all just stays cool. Really, I've been streaming for a while. Like I was streaming the whole of last month as well. Yeah. Right, what the smeg am I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to pick up a couple of missions, wasn't I? There's a couple on there. Because I need to start growing the other vegetables. Yeah, so if the leaderboard starts February 1st, I'm going to be doing leaderboard for our Gold Rush again. So that'll be like a month's worth of streaming, a month's worth of everything again. I'll be back onto that. And then afterwards, it's more just ramping up for doing the Hydroneer thing and everything else. So I am going insane, yeah. Right, I'm just going to run around the village a little bit. Huh. That's changed. It just feels a bit deeper now. I'm looking for people who want soup. I'm saving up for a computer too. Now I have a 3-year-old Asus F15 laptop.
You made that soup yet?
I haven't grown corn. Oh man, I can't grow corn.
Give me this.
Okay, screw it. I need to do the King's Quest. Need King's Quest done. Just need to get that blade done now. I almost gave that same setup you're upgrading to. One of my players' birthday gifts the CPU is an RX 3. Yeah, I mean the thing is the CPUs. I mean, mine is a 3700X now, but the X3D is just genuinely better, and it runs games better, and it works better. So that's why I want it. Basically, I just want like the PC that I wanted 4 years ago is the PC I'm going to be building soon, because it's cheaper now. Really. For me, this will be one of my last upgrades I do, for a while, because I'm getting older, you know. YouTube is a thing, and it's still going to keep going, but it's just going to be, if I can just future-proof myself for a machine that's just going to keep me going for a longer time, then I don't have to worry so much, and I'll just keep, and then I'll be all right, and then I can start putting my money towards like my kids instead of building for myself. I can start building for them, which is sort of what I wanted to do. So I wanted to get myself to a point where I don't have to worry too much, and all I have to do is just basic maintenance, and then afterwards I can just start shoving money into them. And the idea is to get them I want to get them both their own PC, so they'll have like a big desk and they can have like 2 machines up, and then from there it just, like, the machines I can build them are literally the same sort of ones I bought for Kerry. So I'll probably put them into a bigger case, because then they can have RGB and it looks all funky in their bedroom. But that's sort of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for getting myself to a point where I don't need to worry anymore, and then I have to worry about my kids, because, you know, once I'm sorted, I don't need anything else. I don't live a very materialistic life. You know, people look, I mean, all the stuff I've got behind me, some of this stuff's Christmas presents, things that people give me, and I'm like, okay, I'll keep that. But a lot of the stuff, I don't really have an emotional attachment to stuff much anymore. Mainly I just live and be happy. So most of my money just goes elsewhere. Gadfield, how you doing, bud? Fair enough. How to heat up your own tea. I'm just going to use my computer. But yeah, that's how I deal with stuff. Once I'm up to a point, I'm fine. The only thing I bought myself in the last sort of year properly, like I bought this for myself, which is my new hoodie, right? And I bought the chair I'm sitting on because my kids broke my other one. So yeah, that's it. No, it's fine. How many tier 1s do I suggest to go? I'd say 10 is a good number. I don't know how many I put in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I put about 16, 17 here. Maybe there should be 20. That should be a drill there. So yeah, 10 or 20, and then start working on tier 2. But once you get down to tier 2, it works faster, so it just drives. I wonder how the new shard model will work. I don't know. Shards are a thing. I don't know about shards much anymore because Mac's changing up the game for new DLC, so that's alright. It's 12 degrees outside. Feels like 1. It's mine. Going by my computer, it was -1 now. It was -5 when I woke up, and then I went out in my hoodie. I dropped the kids off. Like as you see now, I wear a woolly hat when it comes when it comes to going out. I wear a woolly hat. I don't wear much else. I wear a hoodie, and people go, "Are you crazy?" It's like, no, I'm all right, because I'm just naturally a warm person. I can walk around in -5 and be happy. it's just joys of life. For me, it's -2. Yeah, it's just chilly outside. Like when Neil was in here earlier, Urban Van Life, and he said it was -14 in Scotland last night. So I'm all right not being there, right? That'll click over soon. Have I got to start replacing my shards soon? No. No. Embrace toxic. -10 where I live in Norway right now. What? See, I'd start feeling that. I'd be like, okay, I'm probably not going to go out in this. Waiting for Corestone sucks. I'm a skinny guy, so I don't like the cold. That's fair. Use a 5-fan cooling base with the laptop. No, fair enough. I just get on with it. The coldest I've been out in, because I don't own a jacket, I don't own a coat or anything. The coldest I've been out with that is -15. The only reason why I know it was -15 is because where my parents lived, it hadn't warmed up for a week. It was just cold. And when I went up there, my car was reading out -15. It was like, yeah, cool, I'm alright. I don't know how much is in here yet, but it's definitely not going to be enough. 121. Only 280 to go. If 0 Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, does that mean that 0 is plus? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is like I only know Celsius. I don't do Fahrenheit. You have to talk to American people on Fahrenheit. Yeah, but that's because it's summertime in Australia. 23 at night is easy. Like in the UK in our summertime, because it sucks in the summer for us. So all it does is it just gets hotter and more sticky. So we get like during the hottest time in summer, it was 38 to 40 degrees, like during the day. Fahrenheit, Celsius. That's warm. And then when it gets down to night time, it only cooled down to like 27. So you just lay there and it's sticky and it's horrible and it's uncomfortable. And for people like myself who are asthmatic, I can't breathe when it gets too thin in the air. So it sucks. My fiance thinks I'm crazy when I go out and put a hoodie on when it gets colder. I only put a hoodie out in the winter. 90% humidity. Yeah, that sounds about us. It's humid all the time in the UK. Even now, when it's cold, it feels colder because of the humidity. There are people who come here and they go, "Well, it's really chilly here." It's like, yeah, humidity sucks in the UK. Yeah, it's the humidity in the UK. It's just balls. And it affects, when it comes to the summer, it just affects the fact that everything just feels sticky. In the winter, it just affects the fact that everything feels colder. $400 cores down. We're nowhere near it. Can I get? I need 2 more drills. We need to go tier 2 faster. Come on. 267. We're so close. If I can get 2 more drills out of this, we'll be fine. I run hot. We'll go out and yeah, same. Like I said, I don't own a coat. I haven't owned a coat for even when I was a kid. When my parents were buying me coats, that's when I owned them. When it came to like just getting older, I just don't wear them. So I'll go if it's snowing, and I'll go out like I am now. I mean, admittedly, I'll put some shoes on, you know, and a hat and gloves, and that'll keep me warm. Because I'm bald, like I just like put a hat on. It just keeps the sunroof out, like shut. It's fine. What am I up to on this thing? I want to see how close I am to getting scrapped. I've done 6 achievements. Hold on, I don't already do this. Feeling wasted, 3,553 out of 5,000. It's not bad. Scrap's 100. We're at 67 on scrap. Loyalty card. Yep, we're all good. We're getting there. That's a logic destroyer. So one of the trophies is to destroy 5,000 items. It works when it turns into an ore. You can destroy ore. So if I've just got it ramped up into gold. What achievements? I'm getting the most difficult, time consuming. Growing plants. Growing these are the most time consuming thing in the world. And the only way you can grow faster is if you grow tomatoes, because they grow the fastest. So the farming is the hardest stuff to do. Obviously having to get farming tokens. So the only way you can get farming tokens is if you do the King's Quest, really, if you want like fast amounts. But in order to get the farming tokens, you need beetroot and broccoli. I can't afford to get beetroot and broccoli, which means I have to do something else to get farming tokens, and that means you have to do quests, and it sucks. So I'm really aiming for the stuff I'm doing now, which is good, easy and simple, done. And when it comes to all the farming stuff, I'm probably going to be sitting in a stream just growing tomatoes. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt at -15 right now. My wife gets mad. I won't wear a jacket. You might be my doppelganger from across the pond. Dad bod. Yeah, I mean, I won't go out in shorts because, well, for me, I feel like because I'm getting older, it's starting to like, I can start feeling it a bit more. But I won't go out in shorts, but I will just go out in a hoodie and a pair of like joggers. Hold on. Yeah, so I've got 2 iron smelters at the moment. One for making drills, and the other used for swords to sell. No, there's no point. Just use gold. It's worth more. I don't use iron for anything. I use iron for drills, but a couple of thousand of that's all I need. $289. Getting closer. As soon as we've got 300, I'm going to shut it all off again. And then we'll chuck another 2 drills down there. And then we'll just keep going. But yeah, at the moment, this is just it. You know it goes slow. Yeah, but I've got nothing else to do. I'm waiting for onions to grow right now. Good luck with your question to 100. Ah, cheers, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for just leaving me there. I'm on your tally. Thank you very much for the super chat, though. Poof. Thank you. Like I said, any money that gets donated through right now just goes towards one big thing, and it is literally just my computer. So it's the only thing I really want. I never felt the cold until about 3 to 4 years ago when I broke my ankle so badly and needed 3. It might be the metal that makes you feel it more. You never know. But I feel for me it's just like as I've got older, like in the last sort of year or two, I have felt the cold a bit more. I was talking to a dude this morning. He's an old, he's an ex-traveller. You can tell just by the way he talks. And he used to walk around in, you know, the wife beater vest T-shirt and a pair of shorts every year. He said that's how he used to walk around the whole time. He's now sort of like 60 odd, and he's like, I can't do that anymore. Everything feels cold. I'm like, I think that's where I'm going. Like, it'll start getting to that point where I have to start like using a jumper more. But I normally wear shorts and T-shirt up until about the end of November. Well, mid-November end, depending on how cold it is. That's when I'll get out. That's when I'll put a pair of trousers back on. When it gets to like 12, 13 degrees again in the UK, that's when I'll be back in shorts. I just started the setup before the update where you could use any material. Hold on. Hey, we've done it. We've done it. We've done the gold. I started the setup before the update where you could use any material and just kept it like that to make more than enough. Yeah. Like when it comes to just making stuff, you get too much anyway. It's too easy. I've always said this about this game. This game is too easy. Like, well, once you're on a little bit of a roll and you've got like everything set up and it's done, you don't have to worry about anything anymore. It's all good. Jayhawk, thank you very much for kicking by. How you doing? 317. We're going all the way. We're taking a trip away. We need to turn it off. You auto compress your gems? Yeah. All my everything's automated. These are autoed. These are all water powered, so they work and they'll just open up. But if I need them switched on and off, I just do this, and all of them open. The switch is just so you open up every single one, so you can just take the gem out without messing around with it. That's why I do it. Right, are we done? Cool. We need to take a trip all the way to the mine. Do you think sprinklers are worth for the farming? Depending on how big your farm's going to be. If you're only doing like a smaller farming like I am, no. If you're going for like a bigger packed of farming like I've done in the past, yes. Or if you're just doing something massive, yes. I genuinely think it's worth it. But when it comes to doing anything like a small form, I wouldn't even worry about using a sprinkler. They're too expensive. Don't worry about them. But yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to doing another season mode for Gold Rush. And then leaving it for a good couple of months. You know? I'll unless like an update drops for it. Like, hey, we've just put this in and we want to do this. It's like, okay, cool. What would you like to see implemented to make the game more difficult without simply making it more grindy?
Don't mind me.
That's hard. Because the game's all about grinding. That's the problem. So the game is all about just like once you've got to a certain point, it's too easy. So you have to try and find a way of making the game harder without making it more grindy, which isn't really possible because the game is grindy to start with. Everything about it is grindy. The only way you can make it harder would be to lower the amount you get from stuff, but then again, it makes it more grindy. So I don't think that you can't ever change that. I suppose people would... the other way around is you would take out the auto repair function, so you couldn't do that. You have to do everything manual, which would make the game just harder. But again, it makes it more grindy. All games, if they're on hard, if you play a hard game like this, it's going to be grindy by the end of it. Has to be, because that's how it's going to be.
Huh?
Thankfully, I brought my money with me, so I need to stop off in Bridgeport as well. Because of the wonderful things he's done. I need to go and get some tool bags. Okay, so that's 737 iron. 17 Cloutium. That's not great. I'll melt that in when the next time I come down. Have you reached the king in game? I've done the king once already. Actually, no, I've done him twice. I did him once for the video, and then I did him once again in a live stream. Yeah, so I did the king in this run. That's the problem. The problem with it, like when you do a trophy run like I'm doing, you have to do it all like without creative or anything. So I already did the king during a playthrough when I was building my other mine, and then I had to do it again for this because I was using creative tools in my other game, so I couldn't do it. I had to do it twice, and it was. This will be the third time I've done the king's missions.
Huh?
Yep. Right, Bridgeport toolbox. I do need to do the exchange market, so I might just make actually I could just make a really big necklace. A fat necklace, because I've probably got enough for it. Either that or add Bitcoin one. Yeah, Bitcoin one would be fun.
You won't find better prices than these.
I need to start doing farming and making people weapons for the tokens, just to have them for something to do till the DLC comes out. Yeah, I've got to be honest, if you're not doing it for trophies and you just want to play the game, that's fine. But for me, I would just play something else. Just until it's done. And that's why I said next month I'm probably doing Gold Rush. So I will do another stream of Gold Rush and I'll just run through it all again. And then when it comes to March, whatever's around, I might be just covering updates of games and bits and pieces. And then April is Hydroneer, just flat out. I'm going to be doing as much content as I can with Hydroneer because you guys seem to enjoy it. So I'll do as much as I can. There'll be streams, there'll be videos, there'll be everything. So thankfully, I should have had time to learn the game by the time I stream it. Freaking awesome! Hybridsteel, good day, my friend. Just dropping a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Don't forget, if you want to be freaking awesome as well, hit the likes up button. It's all good. Likes up. Oh, is that where I'm putting scrap? Oh. I'll put it over here. Have you tried oxygen not included? Nope. And I don't own it. So the problem with that is that means I have to go and buy it. And I'm trying not to spend any money right now. I can't spend any money until that total says 2,000, or it just disappears. That means I've got the money. It's like I'm trying not to spend anything. Like everything I'm playing right now is free. If I'm playing a new game, it means I was given the key by somebody, or the developer went, "Here, have a copy." Yeah, that's literally where I'm at right now. And in the great words of Tesco's, every penny helps. Is there tier 2 soil on the starter plot? No. It only goes down 5 blocks. Tier 2 starts at block 9 to 10. I wish he would add an option to build your own pipes. It was a thing at one point where when we had the boat and we could build stuff. I actually do want that in the game. Because I said to Max, I said that it would just be cool just to have a printing press where we could, like, you put in, like, I don't know, let's say 500 iron and you can create your own pipes. I thought it was a good idea. Other people seem to agree when I was talking about it in a stream, but it all comes down to whatever Max wants to put in the game. Like I said, it's his game. I can't really say anything else about it because all I can do is have an opinion and what I feel like it should be in the game. But it's up to him. That would be great, although more grinding. Hey, some people want to make the game harder. That could make the game possibly harder, which would be cool. But like I said, it's hard to make the game harder without adding more grind to it. And that's the problem with Hydroneer. If you want this game to be harder, you have to grind more. And that's the part of the issue. There's no way of making the game harder without doing certain things. Hey, I've just done 100 crops. There we go. We're racking achievements in now. That could be built as a hard mode option. Yeah, I mean, it could be. So there are things out there that could make it harder, but then, as said, trying to find that balance between hard and grind is quite difficult. So if you look at Gold Rush, and I'm going to use Gold Rush as an example. Gold Rush made hard mode by not being able to get as much gold out of the ground, which means it did become more grindy. But if you're playing the game, you're enjoying it, then there's no problem with that. The problem is when you make things harder, you have to grind for longer. You have to play the game for longer. It doesn't matter. I mean, the only way that I found making games harder when it comes to like playing them as a person who plays them, Call of Duty did a good balance of this. A veteran mode, it just means you could take less shots, and it took a few more extra shots to kill people. That's a hard mode. When it comes to a tycoon game or a sim automation game like this, the only way to make it harder is to literally make you grind it for longer. There's no other way of making this game harder. The only way to make the game harder is to increase all the prices, but then that makes it more grindier. And if you want to add this, it makes it more grindier. And Hydroneer is a grindy game. That's what it's meant to do. It's a sandbox automation factory style game. So, choice of life. In order to make this sort of game harder, you have to make it grindier, and that's the main issue. Right. Did I get my? I did get my drills. Yeah, we're done there. Right. Let's go and chuck these down in the pit, and then we'll sort my spanners out, and then we're all right. Are you going to play Foundry? I was looking into it. Yeah, Foundry actually looks pretty cool. So yeah, I might look into it myself. When does it come out? Yeah, when they release it. Whenever that happens. I played the demo of it. I thought it was. I played a really early. I think I played the early beta for it a while ago, and for some reason it just didn't appeal to me. But then I played the more sort of up to date version of it, and I was like, actually, this is pretty cool. I actually like this. So yeah, we'll see how things go from there. Oh yeah, I have to offset these. Right. We have to mess around with this a little bit. That's fine, and that's fine. That's fine. This one can sit there, and this one has to sit there. No, because they're in the wrong place. That has to be there. Yeah, that's fine. That's the start of the line. That's why. Right, that's fine. T2 going to be a pipeline? No, Tier 2 is fine. Never had a problem with it. After you've played this game, after you've played this game a few times, you know what you're doing. Tier 2 is genuinely not too hard if you know what you're up to. Now, if you can get your positioning right, this is how it's going to be. So that pipe there will go into there. I need a cross section and another one at the back. So I need a T-pipe, and I don't know if I've got any spare T's. If I haven't, that means I have to go buy some, and I don't really want to. This kind of game will always have a grind. People like the grind. Yeah, I mean, me, myself, I played this game for such a long time. It doesn't feel like a grind. You know, it just feels like I'm just doing like the same old thing. So I don't have a problem with much of this game. I know some people find it too grindy, but then those people don't normally play this sort of game. I feel that's just my take on it, though. It generally feels like the people who complain about this one the most are the people who haven't really ever played it or have never really played this sort of game. And if they think this is a grind, maybe they should go and play Satisfactory and realise that that's a fucking grind. Didn't you put boosters in? No. I've got one close. Give me a sec. I'll show you. Pardon me. I mean, look at Kibitz. He did a 750-hour game through just to do... See, my booster is there. I could put my booster here, which makes it a little bit closer. Yeah. No problem, buddy. Have a good day. Thanks for just kicking by. Most appreciated. Wrong pipe. There we go. Right. A couple of conveyor belts needed now, which we have a lot of. Oh no! Well, we have a couple. Oh no, now I'm oh there we go. I was gonna say I'm stuck. That's not good. Yep. And now I love it because it causes you to think. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Isn't that going the wrong way? No. Maybe? Did I put them around the wrong way? Yeah. I don't think I did. I just need... What do I need? I need a T-pipe. I don't think I've got a spare one. Do you think the RNG tool buffs the DLC will be a pain or a good thing? I don't know. We just have to see how it goes. I know what's going to happen is if it does cause a problem, Max will probably change things. So I'm not really too worried. I do have one. Oh, yes. So, yeah, I think if it does become too much of a problem, it can be changed. I don't think it's going to be too much of a difficult thing. So, just have to wait. Right, so technically all this should work. I can't wait for the DLC to try the new system. The new system for me, in my head, if I've got this right, you're going to need to build a snow melting plant up top, which the water's going to flow through the pipes, and then it's going to be able to power the stuff underground. So it's going to be interesting, definitely. I mean, that'll probably be the first thing I touch upon as a tutorial. Right, guys, how to start this game. First off, build this, because this is important. That's pretty much how it's going to be. Right. Time to test. Turn you on. There we go. Yes. There. And there you go. 5 little drills. Five little drills. And then that should bring me a bit more cobblestone now. 3 systems in the DLC, water, electric and magma. Yeah, I mean, the electric stuff, I don't know. I mean, I saw cables, that could just be logic. So, I don't know. All I know is that it's going to happen. And we're all going to be sitting there just going, well, we'll see. I want my gold back now. I don't need to scrap any items anymore, so it'll be fine. We've done electric before. Electric was fine the first time round. If the electric system works the same way as it did in the original, like before game, it's easy. But that's if there's electric. That's what I'm getting at. Everyone keeps saying there's electric, but all I saw was logic cables. So I don't know. We're so far away. 154. It's just not good, man. Right. Turn this on. I want electric back. So for me, electric was alright. It never really provided extra, like, anything though. That was the problem I had with it. I was like, okay, cool, it's electric. It doesn't really do much. Maybe just me though, but I never, after I powered everything up, I'm like, okay, I'm done. Just got to remember which ones I'm putting these in. Right, number 2. I mean, I don't want the old system back. I want a new system that will break my brain. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen though. I think Mac's at the point of, like, if he adds a new electric system in, it's too difficult. I think that will just turn people off from playing the game a lot, if I'm going to be honest. So I think he just has to find that happy balance between being like something he can work on and it's going to be good, and at the same time people are actually going to enjoy playing. So I don't know. There we go. It's 1:15. Jeebus. Oh. At least this hasn't been too... I mean, it hasn't been too bad on the old grind, if I'm going to be honest. It's been okay. Do. A little bit more corestone in there. It is starting to come up a bit more now that we've actually got a load of tier 2s down there. But it's still a lot of stuff that it's just not really there. So, look. Need a corestone factory, man. £181. We've been up. It's gone up by £30. £30 of corestone has gone into this. And we need 400. We're up to 189. Oh, right. I think then what I need to do. Let me just pull up my stream. I've got 4 more to do. 4 more. 4 more trophies. I'm going to show you what I need to do now. So, this is what's left. It says I've got 4 to do, but some of the... I don't know, let's have a look. It says here, 4 locked achievements. Okay, so I've got a few more to do than that. Okay, so the ones I've got to do are Quartermaster. So I've got to build 10 weapons. Not too difficult. Prospect Guild tokens of 10,000. We're doing that when we've done this sword because we'll get 18,000 out of it. So that's 1 trophy down. I will buy the Hydro mold there. So that's 2 trophies down. And then the other one is to buy the Hydro Prospector, and that's 3 trophies down. And I'll have 3 down already. The loyalty card of like buying items, I just need to buy another 300 items. And I'm probably not going to need to buy them, so I'm probably just going to have to buy them and then scrap them. So I'll probably just buy 300 corks. Go from there. Perspective. Purchase a hydro. Yeah, we've done that. Grow 1,000 vegetables. That's what I'm doing now, and it's really long-winded and horrible. Scrap 100 items. I'll do that as well. And accumulate 10,000 farming tokens. That's going to be the farming token is literally just going to be the hardest one. The reason why the farming token is going to be the hardest one is because farming tokens they're worse to get hold of than guild tokens. Guild tokens are like, hey, build me this giant sword. Okay, cool. Here's 1,000 tokens. Excellent. Here, build me this soup. I'll give you 40 tokens for it. So it's going to take a while to do the farming stuff. So yeah, that's the plan now. The corestone is literally what I'm waiting for. That's it. Because once I've done the corestone, I won't have to do anything else, right? Because these over here are literally part 1 and 2 of the sword. Just Happy Cat, how you doing? So this is the sword. 400 weight corestone, 1,000 weight gold bar, 1,000 weight iron, 5,000 weight iron. So that's gold. Both of those are done. They're ready to go. The worst part is I can't remember which one's which. I think this is the one I've got's gold. I think that's gold. Let me just cool that down. What I'll do is I'll put this into an order that when I'm up here, I'll go corestone, click, gold, click, iron, click. Yes, iron is part 3. I'm pretty sure that's iron. Says when you pick it up in the left lower corner. I don't know, yeah, but I do things too stupidly. I do things too fast. I don't pay attention. I'm an idiot. Right. So yeah, we're just waiting for 400 core stone, and then we're done. I won't have to do much else. And that's the problem. It's just waiting. Oh, I have got to do the stock market thing as well. So it says I've got to make 100 grand out of that. So what I will do with that is I'll just build a massive gold necklace, like Mr. T style, and then just go and flog it for like 300,000. Whatever comes first, really. You should make the Cloutium intake boosters to replace the 4 iron. I need drills. I'm not really worried about the speed of anything anymore. It's literally just grinding out for the last few. If I cared about the boosters too much, actually I don't know. I don't care. Really don't care. And on that note, I'm going to turn it all off. Right, let's whack this off. Stop whacking off in my tool shed. I'll probably do the buying one on my own. Like if I've got time like tomorrow after I've made a video. Yeah, I'll probably end up just doing that one on my own and be like, I'm just gonna sit here and buy 300 items. Ugh. Anyways, on that note, I am going to be heading off. Guys, for the last 3 hours, it's been awesome to have you here. Thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates. Have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or whatever time it is when you watch this. And maybe consider becoming a member. Being a member starts at 99 cents a month, 25 cents a week for me turning up and, well, if you just want to help. It's all good. Until then, I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great rest of your time, and bye-bye for now.